Hey everyone, and welcome to this new moon in Sagittarius / solar eclipse video. So as we know, eclipses always bring change, which can come about through revelations, or it's like very Uranian energy, can be very quick changing initially, and then it's like a slow burn. Do you know what I mean? Like if something's going to happen, it's usually, you know, like a week or two before and after the actual eclipse. And then there can be kind of like change that slowly unfolds. So you might want to look in your natal chart for your current transits as to where this eclipse is going to fall for you and in what house. And that will show you where you might experience change. Obviously, everyone's chart's different. So this will just be a general reading to guide you of what's going to happen at the time of this new moon. And so I feel like, because the that's not an accident. The solar eclipse is happening because of the new moon. So it's blocking out the sun, obviously, depending what time this happens in the world. And it's revealing to you aspects of yourself that were hidden before. Aspects of yourself that you thought you weren't true. You know when you admire someone and you're like, oh my God, I wish I was, I wish I could speak confidently as that person, or I wish I had those attributes or talents. That's because it's within you. So you're seeing the truth through this Sagittarian eclipse. You're becoming your truth. And the doubt is shifting. So that's the channeled message. Let's see what else. I picked these cards. We've got a lunar eclipse again, change. Obviously this is a solar eclipse. We've got the water element sensing. I feel like this is a psychic gift that's coming in for you. We've got the Gemini energy, highly communicative time. If communications is something that you're really interested in, you might be experiencing this transit eclipse in the third house. This communication energy is very potent, and I see this as the two sides of you. The old side of you that is falling away, shedding almost, your transformation. You're a snake shedding its skin. You're becoming that higher version of yourself that you always wanted to be, that you admire in others. And there's a real balance to your energy, to your psychic energy. I'm almost seeing someone misfiring, like shooting off at the mouth or something. It's almost like your psychic gifts or your communication gifts were misfiring, therefore you think that it's not a talent of yours, it's not good enough. But I'm being assured that's not the case, and this is what's being revealed to you at the time of the solar eclipse. What has been hidden will no longer be hidden, and I love that. So let's get some more messages. I really feel like a path is clearing for you. It's just projections of others that are creating this like deception within you. You almost felt like intuitively you weren't good at it. Whatever gift you've been working on or wanting to work on, I feel like I just keep hearing I'm not good enough. Maybe this path isn't for me. Maybe I'm just not good at it. Maybe it's not my calling. It's just like a lot of doubt, and you're starting to really feel within yourself, within your body, that this path is for you. And those are the signs that you're going to start to receive in your everyday. So I've been talking away for like 5 minutes and it hasn't been recording, so I've already got the cards out. Let's try again. I was so proud of what I was saying too. Anyway, so confidence is coming in at the time of this solar eclipse. You're really feeling an energetic shift within you, and all these like apparitions of what you thought you were are falling away quite rapidly, and you just realize it's the voices of the past. It's not your future. You're seeing yourself at a soul level and for who you really are, and this time is like super freaking amazing. Like you're honestly gonna blow yourself away. See how she's quite meditative. She's reflecting on the new her, on the new person And this energy is strong. It's like shape-shifting into a newer version of yourself, like a higher version of the dense 3D. It's like just being pulled away from who you thought you were. And you're very close to achieving your goals. Like there's whispers within you of things you wanted to be that you almost told yourself it's not happening. You kept telling yourself this isn't, what I want, or what I kept feeling like I needed to be in this lifetime isn't happening. And you're giving that all away. And because you're releasing that resistance energy, things are coming in for you. Because you've been able to disconnect from the collective doubt, and you're connecting more to your soul self. And that's the highest truth. You're listening more to your guides, your soul, your heart, your body. You know what situations are right or wrong for you. Now I can just accept where I am and it's okay. And because of that acceptance on every single level, it brings more of what you want to you. Look, your hard work is paying off. This is an epic achievement. It honestly is, and you need to celebrate yourself. And what's coming in at this time is clairvoyance. It's the knowing. This feel in your heart and your soul that you know the truth, and you're really learning to trust the universe and yourself and your guides and the intuitive impulses you receive in your heart, mind, soul, your body. You're starting to trust everything you feel. You're starting to trust everything you sense. And this is what's really changing for you during the solar eclipse, new moon. Also, if you have the energy, if you feel that this is right for you, note down what you want your life to look like next year. And I know myself, when I hear that, I'm just like, oh, get stuffed. I don't have the energy or the time or whatever. But sense if this is right for you, because you're getting to this place where you're like this master manifester, and you're able to draw that stuff down. So if you have the energetic impulse to be a visionary for next year, if you don't feel any restriction and if you don't feel that ego kicking in, then just start thinking about it, feeling it, writing down whatever's the least resistant way for you. Make sure you do that, because this is really important. And this calls what you want in, but you're able to detach because you trust. Because you trust. Like, it's all pretty super freaking amazing. What else is coming at the time? This solar eclipse. Whatever power you want, you'll be able to amplify that. So make sure you focus that intention with a writing ritual, or just scheduling some time before bed. That's probably a good time to do it, actually, because that's when the veil is the thinnest for you, when we're in between that dream and awake state before you zip off to other worlds when you're asleep. That's the best time to do it. Coming out of winter, the old you, everything's just been shedded away. You've transformed, you've altered your perceptions. You're not the girl or boy that you used to be. And you're feeling this, aren't you? Comment below, you're really feeling this. Okay, All Hallows Eve. I call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might to the ground. And this is really calling in your power. You're already feeling this anyway, and that's what's coming in for you. You're really feeling, sensing, being in your power. The divination came in reverse. I feel like because of your clairvoyance and your psychic senses, and this is very powerful. Check out my what's coming in for you. Pick a card reading for this solar eclipse. It's got a lot to do with these gifts, the psychic gifts. And that's why this divination card was in reverse, because you probably don't need the cards, you already knew what you need to do, what you need to stop doing. You're adjusting your thought patterns really easily too. Whereas before you might kind of tap into that monkey mind, that frequency, and you would just spiral to that crazy pace. But now you're like, you see it coming because you're more conscious than living from your subconscious, and you're like, no, stop. No, stop. Let that thought be quite easily. Instead of trying to figure it out through overthinking, you're just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to let the universe handle this one. I don't need to know how it's going to pan out. I don't need to know what to say to that person if they're mean to me again. I don't need to figure out what I'm going to say at my performance review. It's all just going to it's just going to fall out and figure itself out. Okay. Partners. Now I'm seeing this as the guidance from your guides and your spiritual self, your higher self. They're working with you. The universe is working through you. So almost like let it take over you. And look, we've got black moon, love mystery. Not everything's going to be revealed straight away, you know, a couple of weeks before or during the solar eclipse, or a couple of weeks after. It's going to unfold slowly, which is kind of good because it's like a simmer. You may not know all of which you desire for this new moon, so you might say, hey, I'm struggling with my intentions, like I don't know. You don't have to know. It's not something you need to overthink, because the more you chillax, the more you just go about your rituals and doing little things such as, you know, cleansing or clearing your crystals or charging them or whatever, you know, doing little tasks opens you up to the bigger picture. You'll start to feel and sense I'd really love to learn more about crystals. How can I do that? I might look online for a crystal course. Do you know what I mean? You're going to sense the answers. And here we've got trine, which is blessings. It's there's solar eclipses happening in the sign of Sagittarius. It's expansive. It's related to Jupiter. It's related to blessings. This is a massive chapter, that's ending. We end chapters all the time. We have new beginnings all the time. But this is like a massive chapter that's been open your whole life, that you've always struggled to release. Some of you have gone to see psychologists. You're just like, I don't know how to release these beliefs or this pain, and I keep on trying to get help, and I don't know how. But this is what's being released for you at this time, because it didn't need to be forced. You needed to trust yourself. You needed to build your confidence by trusting in the universe, and automatically it just releases and lets it go, because you've evolved enough, you've done enough of the inner work. It just kind of sorted itself out, and now you're basically kind of graduating into this like master, this new wisdom mode, and you're able to connect with yourself a whole lot easy. You're able to disconnect from negative thoughts a whole lot easy. You're able to tune into, and this is the next stage, right? Those were the past stages. You're able to tune into what I desire right now. And whenever you struggle, you do those routine daily tasks like we talked about, crystal clearing, dishes even, vacuuming, changing a bed, washing your hair. Clarity comes when we're organizing and doing Virgo tasks and cleaning, because it's a meditative state, and then we receive messages. And this is what we want for this time. Everyone is looking so positive. I'm just going to get one more card before my phone cuts out on me again. It's a very connective time, something you need to study and connect more with your shamanism. I think you were doing it before and you perhaps gave it up. We've got the Lord here. Take charge with authority, and this is being the leader of your life, which goes quite closely with this Leo energy. It's really, you're taking charge. This eclipse is bringing in this inner power that you weren't able to like plug into before, like you struggled before, but now you're just this strong lioness. You're the warrior of your life. You're the leader. You know which direction to take, and you're taking it in consultation with spirit. And this is pretty freaking amazing. Please comment below and let me know what you think, and what you think your inner power and what's going to be revealed to you during this solar eclipse. And don't forget to check out the pick a card reading, and I appreciate your likes and shares and comments, and take care, guys. Enjoy this time.